Who I believe to be the true birthers of choosing beggars, it's entitled parents. Our first one is from I Am But a Duck. I, 20, have only ever had my father as a solid parental figure in my life, or as solid as it could get throughout. He and my mother, who I've never met before, separated when I was too young to remember her, and apparently officially divorced in 2012. She has had zero contact with me, and my dad has not told me anything about her at all, even if I asked when I was younger. He, with the help of my grandparents, paternal, raised me entirely. Throughout my life, he was always up and down. When I was a young child, he didn't treat me poorly from what I can remember, but left to work abroad for over a year without me. And also uprooted my whole life several times because of anything that was happening for him personally. It ranged from moving me from my hometown so we could live with his girlfriend, who I'd never met before, to fully moving me from one country to another, no matter how much I protested and cried, because he knew what was best and was getting a promotion. This continued for years. Many women entered and left my life, and I've lived in many apartments, none of which I ever got used to enough to call home. Back then, it felt like regularity, but looking back now, it caused me so much stress and emotional imbalance from how turbulent it all was. In the last couple of years, he expanded his poor treatment of me into other areas of our lives. Getting mad at me for missing several calls turned into insulting me and calling me names over not responding to his messages immediately. Being rarely frustrated turned into always angry about the smallest mistakes or actions of mine. I folded a towel wrong meant a 15-minute anger fit. Not washing the dishes meant a series of insults to me and my character. Coming home 15 minutes late meant the silent treatment for hours. And even in the meantime, he would love bomb me when he could, manipulating me into thinking his bad side wasn't actually that bad, because he was otherwise a good parent. I am embarrassed to say it worked. Jump to present. I'm currently sitting on the floor at my girlfriend's house overthinking my plan for tomorrow. Me, her, and her sister will be going to my house, packing a suitcase for two of the things I cannot part with, and I'm moving in with her, parting ways with my dad for good. That's been the idea since 2 days ago, and it solidified an hour ago. He spam called me, and when I didn't pick up, he called me a useless, embarrassing creature, among other equally hurtful things. For context, the reason he got angry and called me was because I didn't respond to his message. It's time his actions got their consequences. Let's see if he's so arrogant and self-assured when he loses the only child he's ever had. I mean, I don't know what this father expects, especially when you constantly bombard your child. If you're gonna be doing shit like that, you can't really expect them to want to be around you, let alone want to stay living with you. You can push people, but you can only push people so much before you finally push them away. And our final one is by Animal Crossing Life. Hi everyone, I've made 2 previous posts about my controlling mother. I'm currently on vacation with her. I went on a railroad route with my aunt, uncle, mom, and cousin. So it's this type of experience in which you can order food on the railroad and buy food and drinks. I forgot my water bottle in the car and no one else had any. My cousin was like, "Do you want to get anything?" Cause they usually pay for items because if you're going on vacation to see them, then they will foot the bill. I was thirsty and desperate for water cause my mouth was cut and dry and I was in need of water. My mom begins to scratch at my pants whenever she doesn't want me to order something. By the way, I'm fucking 26 years old. I only went on the trip to help her cause she has anxiety flying and has no basic fucking knowledge of English. She has tried to control me by bothering me to dye my hair. Luckily I backed down. Another time she forced me to wear lipstick that she uses and now I have a cold sore cause of it. So I will never use her lipstick again. She's so irritating. Anyways, I ordered it, and then my mom's like, "Oh, she will pay for the drink, just let her do it." Obviously, I was gonna pay for it because the water was $5 US. No shit, I'm not gonna let my family pay for an overpriced bottle of water. So my cousin tells my aunt and me to come with them outside and take a look at the scenery. While we're walking there, my mom is in psycho mode. She begins to spew annoying stuff at me, saying things like, "Oh, why did you buy a $5 bottle of water? Are you stupid?" Other things she said was, "You can't make them pay for it yourself." And then the one that made my cousin turn back and stare at me was when my mom said, "I'm so angry at you, I could stab you." By the way, this lady was staring at us, and she definitely knew that my mom was angry, which made shit more embarrassing. It was a shitty scene out of a movie. It was funny to see her walk through each door and each cart to yell at me. I kind of wanted to laugh because of how ridiculous she looked. I have these thoughts of wanting to punch my mom in the face. It sounds so awful, but she keeps nagging me on this trip about everything. "Say hi to this person," even though I already said hi. "You need to wear makeup because your cousin does it." Like, I just want her to shut up. I wanted to tell my story because she's super abusive and controlling. I wanted to know if anyone else's parents were like this. I want to move out soon and hopefully find a place of my own. I told my cousin about it in the car while she drove me home. She told me that she wanted us to hang out alone without my mom because she's always on my back about stuff. My cousin told me not to let my mom control me, especially since I'm 26. She told me to ignore my mom if she begins those abusive language, etc. I get that some of us do genuinely love our parents, but it's just genuinely, I want to yell in my mom's face one day. I'm at my boiling point. I'm very fucking pissed off. I don't want to explode one day. I'm scared of that. I mean, I'd have to agree with your cousin. At 26, you shouldn't be letting your mom control any aspect of your life because you're a fully grown adult and you have the right to be able to tell her no and basically tell her that you don't have to live according to her terms. It is sad though that her entitlement bleeds so bad into you that she feels the need to try to control every aspect of your life. I hope things get better. Alright, that's enough entitlement for the day. Well, that wraps up this episode of Entitled Parents. If you liked the video, please drop a like, share my content on all of your social media, subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure to hit that bell so you're notified every time I upload, and drop a comment down below. It really helps with the algorithm and helps new people find my channel. Thanks for watching, thanks to my patrons, have a great day and stay safe out there.